he is wood burning and Gradimus, and he sent me a mermaid. It had just the mermaid sitting on the coral, and I took liberties and I added backgrounds and things like that and took some stuff out. So he said I could do whatever I wanted, so I did. It was so fun painting with the unicorn spit over the wood grain, and you can still see wood grain. Working on this, I spritzed it down with water thoroughly, and when I got done, it was bowed, and so I flipped it over and spritzed that down with water and decided to paint a little scene on the back. So that's that. And because I wet the back also, it went back to being flat. So I'm learning. I'm learning. Let's just put it that way. So this is a paint pen, and I got them in a big package of like 6 different brush tips in there from Amazon. Very, very inexpensive. Unscrew it, and you can add alcohol in there if you wanted to do your alcohol ink and unicorn spit, or you can add water, or you could add paint, whatever. So I put water in these. There, right in front of me. So then you just get some water. And these little droppers I got also from Amazon. I'm so shaky. And you just put it right in there and just keep filling it back up. And I love these. Love these. That's no glory. So it's just water. And remember, it will bow up. I might as well just spritz the back and just see what happens. Try something different today in front of everybody. It turned very yellow, which is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, this wood burning that he did is just amazing. Look at that. And sent it to me with the flowers in yellow already and this blue splash thing behind her already blue. So this is where we're at. Yes, it's Gradimus. Yep. And this is his other one. We made a deal that he would burn them and I would unicorn spit them and resin them. The resin may be off the table, it depends on what's happening with the wood, but anyway, and then I get to keep one and he gets to keep one. So this one's gonna be mine. Firing. I just love seeing the grain of the wood. It's just beautiful. Plus, when you're dampening it down, you can smell that cedar or whatever this is. It's just absolutely fabulous. Hello, Pixie. You guys say hello to Pixie. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Did you see what I posted, the reel?
Yep, I liked it.
I did too. I loved it. Anyway.
Yeah, like covering them up.
Yes. Yes. All about modesty here at Cape Charles Art. All right, let's do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a palette. If you just put the unicorn spit straight on, what's going to happen is something like that. Just so you know that. If you want it to be blended out, then I would start with the light colors and a lot of water, and then you can go back in with a fine needle bottle and put the dark lines that you do want in there. So, she's just coming in to stare. All right, perfect. All right, so what I did with her top, I wish that I could take this part off so you could see that that's really a sheer top. That was just the purple sparkle. And so it actually kind of looks like a flesh tone, and I'm digging that. So I'm wondering with the purple sparkle and this golden gosling, if that would be more of a flesh tone as well. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just guessing, you guys. You know? It's all about just guessing. Thank you for the loves, guys. I see the loves going up like crazy. I'm going to add some Purple Hill Majesty. This is non-toxic, and it's jasmine or lemongrass in it. Absolutely fabulous. And I got my water pen. And I just touched it into the black just a little bit because that black will overtake the colors, just so you know. All right, so I've got a nice dark purple now. And I'm looking at all these dark spots that he gave me around here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and draw them on a little bit more. I do want them to show up, you know, dark, dark. I just kind of liked what I saw going on in the natural grain of the wood. All right, so that was pretty. I'm gonna get some brush that I can really get into with this. And now I'm gonna spritz it. I've already got my solids on. And I found this combination I made of blues and purples and stuff. I'm gonna throw that on my palette if there's anything at all left in here, because it was cool. Just here and there. Someone was saying that they paint on their wood burning with acrylics, and you can definitely do that, and it's very pretty, and I have done that. But if you love the wood and you love to see the grain coming through, then I really recommend, and I don't care where you get it from, just get some unicorn spit, because it's a stain. It's not a paint. So all of that pretty wood grain will show through. And it just makes you realize, oh my gosh, it's wood. It's gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to put some Celine on. This is the unicorn spit, but it's the metallics line. And the Celine smells so jasmine. I'm absolutely infatuated with it. So it doesn't bother me if I put a lot on. Now, this is going to blend into those other colors I just put down. And that's fine. Here and there. I like the motion, that feeling of movement that's circling around her right now. I think I'm going to keep going with that. Thank you. All right, here's just the purple sparkle. That would be fun. Let's give her some sparkle up here. Now the sparkling gel stain is not like a real heavy color. It's more like a glaze of that color. So a tinted glaze with that sparkle in it, that color sparkle. And so it's really fun to layer with other colors or whatever, not knowing what you might come up with. It's okay. Okay, now I've got it pretty much just a mess. I'm gonna soak my brush and just go around it, blending in those colors again. Use a brush that you don't care ruining or messing up, because you want to scrub that in. I do. I'm going to go right over that skull. You're not locked in. Don't feel like you're trapped in something. You can always fix it. The things I noticed with the wood burning is if you want to change something, because Gratimus gave me leeway to do whatever I wanted, I took out like one of her arms. Thank you, Grant. It was just too much by the time I got done painting. So, you know, I'm going to keep this piece. So I wouldn't have done that if it was going to be sent back to him. But since it was mine, I took it out. It was right there. And so there is some wood places that are a little deep. Okay. So I've sprayed this, spray sealed it, and resined those wood burned grooves under here where I hit it with the unicorn spit would probably show up. So what I would do is just fill it with a wood filler, just a few little spots, just smooth it down with that wood filler, and then cover over it again with the unicorn spit, and then resin it. That way you're not gonna see the parts that you're supposed to be hiding with the paints and stuff. He thought it was pretty cool. Hey Holly, welcome. We've got a purple mess just swirling around. It's cool. I like it. Let's keep going. The hat, I don't want the behind the hat dark as well because I want the hat to pop. So I need, if I'm gonna make the hat black, I need to make the behind the hat lighter. That's what I'm trying to say. Blue, welcome. Oh gosh. Oh, I can see the glitters though. It's pretty. All right, I'm gonna hit that gun because it's gonna have a reflection. And I'm gonna hit her shoulders and sleeve because that's gonna have a nice reflection. Anywhere I think white is going to be needed, since I've got a bunch on my brush, I might as well use it. Like I said, if you're working on a piece of wood like this and all of a sudden you come in the next day and it's bowed, it's okay. Once it dries, it will shrink down a little bit more to flat, and if it doesn't, then just flip it over and re-wet the other side and let it sit for another day and a half. And it should straighten it back out enough to hang on the wall. The hat. Let me get the black on the hat. I've already got my white up on the very brim, and I want a little bit more, since I'm going dark, I want more white right where he's given me the shadow marks and left places out where he wanted it highlighted. So where he wanted it highlighted, I'm gonna go ahead and give more highlights right there with the white. Yeah. And I can go back over that again if I want later with dark. But it'll give me a chance to really brighten that area up later if I remember to put the whites down first. A stripe. I love these little bottles. They're super cheap. I get mine at Amazon. And even if it is like looking really messy right here, it's okay because it's all gonna be blended. So now I'm just gonna take this dry brush and I'm gonna go straight over where her little waves are and just let it blend in nice and soft, very smooth, very light. Down those same lines. It's just gonna blend it out a little. Come up on top of that skull for a second. I want to just see what happens when I come over that skull with black. And that is a real light glaze of that Midnight's blackness, because it is like super uber concentrated. Very strong. It really pretty much took away the entire skull. I mean, you can see it, but it's gone. So let me get my water on my brush, scrub that back off right fast. And I had already put the white on, so I'm not really worried that I'm gonna lose it, because there's white underneath that black that I just put there. So I know it's okay. All right, so back up again. It's not totally gone. Add some more white. I kind of like the idea of it having a tint of purple just for fun. Bunch of water on that one. Smearing it through. This is all still just the background. Purple. Really light and goes straight over her face and her body. I just wanted a tint of something. I'll push that back out a little bit more. This one was fun. So wood burning and unicorn spit is a heck yes, absolutely, because you can see the wood burning through it and you can see the grain through it. Anyway, thank you guys for playing with me in my sandbox today. I hope you have a beautiful Tuesday and rest of the week. And Shannon, thank you.